Hi, welcome back. This is A from High Fives High Vibes Zero. This is your Cancer, October 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus for the sign of Cancer. This is your love reading for October 2021. I would continue my spiels as I shuffle. This is for Cancer. Thank you for being here or welcome back. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. You could also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus signs through a natal chart. You could see that online, and you will enter there your date of birth, the time of birth, and you could see there your moon sign or your Venus sign, and you could watch the zodiac sign in your rising sign or Venus signs. I personally resonate well with my rising sign. I also watch the sign there. Yes, I also watch YouTube videos from other readers. I will get first the energy check-in for you and your person. Doesn't have to be your boyfriend, your wife, your husband. Could be somebody you're eyeing to date, because you could be single and have questions about love or romance. Okay, with these two cards here, oops, okay, filled with seven, filled with grit and passion. This is you, your energy. Grit and passion, strong independent woman, but kind of struggling with that strong and strength and independence. That is what I am picking up on. This is very much you, dear Cancer. This is the Chariot card. Be mindful that you are not subjugating the gentleness of your soul, and you are resorting to your passive aggressive ways. Be careful or be mindful that you are resorting or you are embracing your shadow side instead of your being your emotional intelligence or your the depth of your emotions, dear Cancer. You could be very much in tune with your emotions to a fault. When I say to a fault, you could be you're having a hard time connecting, identifying, acknowledging, embracing all those negative emotions, or you are using these emotions to let's say avenge yourself to get what you want, or to you are ruled by your emotions in everything that you do, whether or not it is negative or positive. That means when you're angry, perhaps you are succumbing to that anger and not really being rational or logical about the situation. Perhaps you are forgetting to see all the sides of the situation, but rather you'd rather allow your emotions to dictate you. With this one combined, the King of Wands in reverse, I strongly feel that you have that drive, you want victory, but you don't want to sit and think it through. Sit still, be still. You want to just move forward, to go for it, to just strike where the iron is hot, because you are presented with multiple choices. If you are the one who is the pursuer in this romantic connection, I strongly feel that you would go for it and you would not listen to any of your friends' advice. Perhaps you are the type, also for some of you, you could be the type of person who would select before you collect. You're eyeing multiple people. If you're single, you're eyeing multiple people to get to know with, to hang out with, and perhaps you are not being serious about being in a romantic connection right now, or being in a relationship. If you are connected with somebody right now, I strongly feel that you are going towards that person that you are thinking. It's like aiming it, and you feel that you would win. This is willpower. Perhaps if you are also singles, for some of you, it has come to a time that you have finally decided to put yourself out there, to be on a date, or to explore more about getting to know other people as far as your romantic life is concerned. You are getting into that loophole of something. Perhaps you are entertaining somebody. For some of you, you are entertaining somebody right now, and you are open to all the options presented to you, and you are ready to just jump into the cliff or to explore, to be on an adventure with this person. And perhaps you couldn't care less whether you will be trapped in a hole or not, or perhaps you're being naive about it. This is Alice. You're being an Alice, ready for an adventure, ready to go for it in this romance. There's some sense of passion, of fire within you about your love life. Yeah, as I've mentioned, perhaps you are ready to put yourself out there. You are ready to just lay your hair down and to just go for it. If you are in a relationship, if their person would propose to you, I strongly feel that you would say yes without batting an eyelash. Let us get an energy from the person you're dealing with. Person you're dealing with may have, for some of you, they may have gotten out of a previous relationship, shaking things up. If you resonate most with what I have mentioned, that you are willing to say yes, shall your partner propose to you. Your counterpart is, if you resonate with that narrative, your counterpart is now would want to shake things up, would want to reach the next level. Perhaps you have reached that point, that completion of a previous chapter, perhaps a boyfriend, girlfriend, or long-term partners, and they feel like it's about time for them to propose. It's about time for them to, as I've mentioned, shake things up. This is the five of both of you have that fire in you. You could have fire sign in your chart: Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Your person is a go-getter, a very grounded force, the rock of this relationship. If you are in a relationship, they have mastered that abundant energy, that giving, that understanding, and just solid as a rock in terms of providing for you, giving you what you need, or they're ready to provide for you. They're ready, much as you wouldn't want that. They're ready to financially stable, perhaps. This is the energy of this card. And this is the energy of the person you're dealing with. This person could be older than you, very much of an authoritative figure perhaps, but at the same time they are very grounded. As far as this relationship is concerned, perhaps they are this grounding force, the rock in this relationship. However, I have mentioned a while ago that there seems to be a fierce attitude between the two of you. I'm not sure if that is something shared. Perhaps both of you, or for some of you, are very adventurous, loves exploration, loves travel, perhaps. And the person you're dealing with has so much to give. However, they could be a self-made man, self-made millionaire, self-made businessman. They, because of that, because of their entrepreneurial mind or entrepreneurial spirit, they're very could be competitive. For some of you, this person you're dealing with is competitive, prideful, perhaps. Flamboyant could be. If ever you come into this energy of the king of wands in reverse, all just going for it, having that unbridled ambition, doing a creative project with all their time and effort, or you are this also passionate when you go into a conversation, or especially when you are in an argument with this person and they are ready to stand their ground. They're ready to dispute whatever it is that you are arguing with them. You are the type of person, as seen from your cards. For some of you, you are the one who would stand for what you believe is right. You're ready for exploration, and that could be something that is, for some of you, something that is not this person's cup of tea. They are risk averse, perhaps, very much focused on their path. If they have a plan, they would put their head down and do the work, very hardworking. While both of you would want to level it up, or very passionate about this connection, very passionate about meeting each other again, very passionate about living together, perhaps, much as you would want to level this connection up. Some idiosyncrasies are getting in the way, or perhaps both of you are assessing those idiosyncrasies. And I was saying, while you are very exploratory, adventurous, or you would want to say yes to adventure, you would want to say to explore those loopholes, the nooks and crannies of perhaps your neighborhood, or of a country. This person that you're dealing with seems to be very rigid, if I may say, or stiff, or would want to, they are not as adventurous as you are. Perhaps for some of you, you are very passionate, creative, or you're very much like an artist. You may have Pisces in your chart, very much in touch with your emotions, and perhaps you create based on your emotions. And the person you're dealing with is not does not share that kind of trait with you, and perhaps that differences is what makes you feel attracted to each other. I strongly feel that this is a partnership that has been in the long term. I am getting as an advice here is for both of you, especially if you are saying yes to settling down, saying yes to marriage. I am strongly picking up on the energy of embracing your shadow self, embracing your shadow side, and embracing your partner's shadow side. Perhaps a heartfelt conversation may help the both of you. I strongly feel, I am getting the vibe that nobody wants to hear the other, or perhaps not ready to hear what others say, or perhaps your partner is this type of person and you keep on telling them that they should stop being that way, or there are differences, strong differences between the two of you. Could be age gap, could be distance, cultural differences between the two of you, but both of you already know what you want, and perhaps you feel it in your, from the bottom of your heart, that this person would be the one you would want to spend the rest of your life with. However, be mindful that you are not doing it just for the sake of. Marriage seems to be on the horizon. I don't see here the Four of Wands, but I strongly feel that with the World card there, something is coming into completion. Something is going to end, not negative end. I mean, a new phase or a new chapter in your life is coming. and you are this adventurous spirit. You want to win, you want to go for it, you have that passion, you have that grit. That energy of passion and grit is very much evident in your cards, dear Cancer. However, those are in reverse. So something that is, it doesn't feel so balanced, perhaps not balanced with you thinking it through or engaging in a heartfelt conversation. Perhaps you just want to get married just so you can't let them go, or you can't be with them, you could share resources with them. I'm not sure where is it coming from, but know that take a look at the other side of it, see things in another perspective perhaps, and understand the deepest, perhaps getting to know your person better, because one of you may be having those deepest, darkest secrets or the shadow self, and you are not yet aware of that. And if you are not yet aware of that, it may resurface, it may come out of the surface, and you get shocked when it resurfaces. This card is a lust for life. Perhaps this is what is invited for you. Something is you need to contemplate on this more, perhaps, and listen to all the messages that is being sent to you. Don't rush through. That is what I'm getting. You have it both in reverse. Don't rush. Listen into what your friends are telling you. Listen into your intuition. Listen to your emotional self. Listen to your emotions. Fish symbolizes emotions. Water, about emotions. And this star here, the stars here, tiny messages from the universe. Listen to your intuition once again. This is fast movement, so do not rush through, do not rush things. Perhaps it's better for you to not rush things. You have there the Chariot in reverse. Okay. The oracle says this is the perfect key. No matter what people tell you, you already found. No matter what their friend bird there has the keys, multiple keys. Somebody here may be collecting before they select. No matter how much you have collected or how much you believe, how much you are weighing things, perhaps there are multiple things that overwhelm you right now. No matter how these friends or multiple sources are telling you to do so, to believe such, you already know what to do. You already know what to believe in. You already know to whom you would say yes to. And you have found the perfect key. I'm not saying that this person is that perfect key, but perhaps it is what your heart is telling you. The person you're dealing with could be the perfect key, but as you have seen those cards, there is some differences here, and if you have issues with those differences, perhaps it's now is the right time to embrace those, to identify, embrace, be aware of those, and sit with it and embrace it as you move on to a new chapter in your life. So I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Cancer. This could also be a birth, a new baby, a new project, perhaps, if you're not getting married. So listen to your intuition, connect with your intuition. You know what to do. And the continuation of this reading is the link in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card for you, and you could shuffle your own 3-card spread there. So I hope to see you there. The link in the description box below. And I apologize if I stutter. English is not my first language. So see you next time, dear Cancer. Bye bye.